Hello, grade 10 students. You only have 2 weeks left. We have made it through. Congratulations. Some of you are on pace. Some of you are a little behind and you need to get it all done. You only got a couple weeks left. All right, so what's going to happen next in these last 2 weeks is you're going to go down to content. You're going to scroll down and the culminating activities are here and they are posted. Now, the first one has 2 parts to this one. You are going to be answering some questions based on the work that you did in the last chapter about Mrs. O'Neill's garden. All right, I've got a nice template booked or created for you in here. So you're going to go through, you're going to download this document. I've got the formulas embedded. I've tried to give you some nice hints on there. Do the best job that you can. But basically what's happened is Mrs. O'Neill needs you to calculate the volume. She needs you to figure out if you put some potted plants here, if this will get some shade, figuring out how a ramp will work, and figuring out basically if some people can fit under this arch. So it's not entirely difficult. It is culminating exactly what it is. It's like tying everything that you've learned in this course all together, right? That's the first thing that you're going to do. And then the second thing is you're going to polish up and turn in that important book that you've been working on. All right. Now, these 2 tasks together make up 10% of your final grade. Then, when you're done that, this second culminating activity will open, right? So I've got it set up. Now, this one is not due until June 20th, so you've got lots of time to get it all done. And notice it's worth 20%. So you need to hand this in. All right, you absolutely need to do these culminatings to get this credit. And this is more of a traditional review, right? You're going to open up the document and ideally print it. If not, if you're writing the questions out by hand, make sure you're very clear to write which question you're answering, all right? I always say if you can and you have access to a printer, it's just the best way to do it. So even if you're going to be at a student support session this week, you can even ask one of the teachers. Miss Fairthorne has full rights into my classroom, and Miss Fairthorne and Miss Kipper can get into my Google Drive where all of these files are stored if you want to have a hard copy of that, because it might be a little bit easier if you don't have a printer at home, right? The point is, don't give up. We're so close to the end. You're doing great. We can do it, all right? We've just got a few weeks left. Hang in there.